Hey guys, how are you? It's been a long time. You may have noticed that literally all of the videos on my channel have disappeared. Sorry, I got a kitten, so there might be some noise. He's a little crazy. Anyway, first of all, to those of you who don't know me, I'm Kirsten Amber, and I've been on YouTube for a while now, but I disappeared for a while. People probably thought I died. I have a new member of my family. This is Stanley. Hello. What do you think? Can you say hi? Look at Stanley. Hello. And anyone who used to watch my channel would know Oliver. Oliver now has a brother. It's pretty exciting. Emma is visiting Grandma and Grandpa at the moment. It's my little Yorkshire Terrier. So anyway, I want to just start by saying that I've missed doing videos and I've missed all of this. However, I needed a break. I was not doing well. Something that I never told you guys is that this cat is a problem. Stanley, be quiet. I swear they love each other. This is a play fighting. This happens a lot, and then they cuddle after and lick each other and love each other. But it's noisy. It's real noisy. Getting a kitten has really spiced up my household. Anyway, so, of course. So, I have severe depression and clinical anxiety and chronic fatigue. So for the last few years, I've been trying to lose weight, and it's very hard for me because of all of my issues. I also have a suppressed immune system because of all my health problems. So I get sick all the time and I never have energy. I never feel good. So I have a lot going on. I've never told you guys that stuff. I don't know why. I think I just felt like keeping something to myself, which is strange because I shared a lot. But anyway, so I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of my backstory and then tell you where I'm going from here. So I was doing Weight Watchers on and off for years. I did everything from Points Plus to Smart Points to Freestyle Points Plus, or Freestyle Smart Points. You know what I mean? And I was able to like lose 15 to 20 pounds, and then I would get tired of always tracking food and go a little crazy. And then I'd just go back to eating whatever I wanted. And then I'd get determined again and lose a bit of weight and then gain it all back. The one good thing is in the last like 3 or 4 years, I haven't actually gained weight. Like I've lost and then gained, but I've never gone over my highest weight. So I guess it could have been worse. Boys, Oliver. Sorry. So anyway, I have struggled with my weight since I was like 11 or 12. I think I was starting to diet at like age 12, and with my mother's help, and we tried to do it in a healthy way, and she did the best with what she knew, but it never worked. Like I would lose weight and then I would gain it all back. And then I'd lose weight and then I'd gain it all back. It was just diets my whole life. And it was the same with Weight Watchers. It was a diet. I'm sorry, but you can't the way I feel. If you like doing the program and it works for you, that's great. But what I find is that most people that do a program like Weight Watchers or any of the other companies that you can sign up with, they are able to lose weight for a while if they stick to the program, because weight loss is basically being in a caloric deficit, calories in versus calories out. So they can lose weight temporarily and then they stop doing whatever they were doing because it's not, sorry, I have hiccups now, because it's not really sustainable to think that for the rest of your life, you're going to measure everything that you eat. It's really not realistic. And it's also not the healthiest program I found. Like when I was on Weight Watchers, I found I was focusing more on the points values, which are essentially a calculation of calories, as opposed to what was actually good for my body. So like I would be eating a healthy bowl of soup and I would want some avocado on top for a healthy fat, and because it tastes amazing, but I could only have like this much avocado for a point. And then if you had like double that, it was 3 points. And I was freaking out over avocado, which is ridiculous when you really think about it, because shouldn't you eat the foods that are good for you, not just what is lower in points? So I feel like programs like Weight Watchers encourage people to buy products filled with aspartame, which, go ahead and argue it out, but it's not good for you. There's no way in any shape or form that you can say aspartame is good for you. You're better off having some sugar, because you're just ingesting a chemical that should never have been approved for consumption, and it was denied 7 times and then somehow magically got approved because of basically someone getting paid off and then going to the other company after they approved it. So, it's pretty messed up. Like that's what you're kind of encouraged to eat that. Not that the program, not that Weight Watchers says go buy 0 point soda, but they inadvertently encourage that. So for the last few months, I've had a lot going on. My depression got really bad because I got frustrated because all this dieting wasn't working. And you can say that a program like Weight Watchers is a lifestyle change, and if you can make it your lifestyle, that's great, but it didn't work for me, because measuring everything I ate, like having to measure out how much quinoa I was putting in a bowl, was making me crazy, because it's good for you. Why do I have to measure out a perfect amount of quinoa? That doesn't make sense. I could see if you were someone who majorly overate everything, but like those healthy foods generally aren't what are going to make you fat, So anyway, long story short, I've decided I'm done with all that stuff. I went through a couple months where I just got really down and didn't know what to do anymore. I've fought my whole life over half my life to figure out what to do with my weight, and I couldn't find something that worked for me for more than a few months at a time. So I sought out my doctor, and then I went to a nutritionist, and I've gotten advice from all of these sources. And basically what it came down to, I've also read a lot of books, is eating a whole foods plant-based diet. So basically vegan eating, and eating mainly whole foods. You can have a treat once in a while, but a treat shouldn't be an everyday thing. But eating real food at every meal, not chemically processed stuff that makes it less calories, but real food. like fruits, vegetables, grains, like complex carbs, not simple carbs. So real food at every meal, and you don't have to measure it. And I was like, so if I'm just eating real food, I don't have to go crazy about how much I'm having. And the answer is apparently yes. So I went to, after I met with the nutritionist, she gave me some ideas for meal planning. She basically told me what she thought the best route for me was. And then I went to YouTube because I was like, somebody's got to be doing this. Turns out a lot of people are, and it works. The one person who I really like their outlook on food and they're a clear success story is someone on YouTube named High Carb Hannah. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. I'll link her down below. She has no idea who I am, but I know who she is because I've been watching her videos for weeks. So she's pretty amazing. She's lost like 70 pounds just going whole food, plant-based. She's changed her life. She feels amazing. She doesn't get sick all the time. She feels good and healthy. She's strong. She looks great. And her body feels good. And her doctors have said that her numbers are amazing. So when you see people like that, and it's not just her, there's tons of people on YouTube that have done this and not on YouTube that have done this. I have two friends, a mom and daughter. The daughter's only 11, but she became vegetarian not long after I did. I think that was kind of my fault. Actually, she told me it was my fault. So this little girl, she found out how badly animals are treated, and her mom had gone vegan because she realized that a whole food, plant-based lifestyle was the best way to live. She did a lot of research. She is super healthy and happy, and now her daughter has started this, and her daughter lost, like, not trying to lose weight. She's 11. She was a little bit on the chunky side, but you know, she's a kid. She's gonna grow. But she lost 10 pounds in a matter of a couple months just by eating real whole foods. And it's not like she wasn't eating. They eat a lot, but it's real food. So you can eat and not have to panic over every calorie. Isn't that incredible? So, needless to say, if you don't agree with what I'm doing, I get it. It's hard. There's so many things out there and we never know what to go with because everyone's got a different way of doing things. This is what I'm choosing to try. I'd love to take you guys along with me on this journey and see how it goes. So I've been eating a vegan diet for, I've been transitioning for a couple months because I've been a vegetarian for 8 years and ditching the cheese was very hard for me. But I finally cut it out and I've been eating vegan for almost a week now where I haven't cheated at all, but it's been like a few weeks that I've been kind of pretty much not eating any dairy. And I've taken all my measurements and we're gonna see how it goes. So let me know if you guys want to join me on this journey and help me out along the way. I have all kinds of healthy food in my fridge and I've got a ton of stuff that I want to cook. I'm going to do what I ate today's. I'm going to do meal planning. If you want to see me meal prep, I'm going to plan to do that on Sundays. And I'm going to do some cook with me videos if you want to see that. I got an Instant Pot. This is the greatest thing I've ever cooked with. I'm in love with my Instant Pot. I got it on Black Friday for under $50 and it's amazing. If you don't have an Instant Pot, you probably should get one because it's incredible. Not sponsored. I wish. Anyway, so this is my plan. I'm gonna go whole foods, plant-based. I'm writing down everything I've been eating since December 1st. Some days have been better than others, but I've been generally eating pretty healthy, and I'm not obsessing over calories. I'm thinking about what is good for me and then what it makes my body feel like, and it's pretty simple. It's pretty great, actually. So we're gonna see if it works, because it's worked for other people, so I'm determined to do this. So let's do it. So I will let you go now. If you made it to the end of this video, congrats. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a comment down below saying I survived, because I haven't shut up since we started. Can you tell I've missed you guys? All right, I'm actually gonna let you go this time. Love you all. I'm sure some of you aren't gonna be on board for this plant-based thing, so if you're leaving, I'm sorry, I'll miss you. But hopefully some of you will stay. And if not, I understand. Anyway, love you all, and I will talk to you very soon. I'm thinking I'll do a what I ate today next.